Salute, salute, salute. It's me, Soda Male Toko of the Iron Sharp Discipline. This one today, I'm going to be talking about something that is very important as far as with the mental aspect of any type of exercise regimen. And I've been through it many of times, so I can definitely speak on this and really expound on it. It's really, how can we say, some call it burnout. When I say burnout, means that when you're in activity, even your favorite sport, you can sometimes burn out. Not saying you don't like it, but it can burn you out to where that anything that you do, you still have to refreshing yourself to kind of appreciate it and to take a step out of it to look inside of it. You're probably saying, what did I mean by saying that? Let's take running for example. A lot of times, running, if you continue to run 24, when I say 24, just nobody runs 24 hours, but we're saying, let's say you run 24/7 a day without no breaks. Let's say you running 7 days a week, no stop. You can burn yourself out. Even the top class world record holders, top elite runners, they will get burned out. So sometimes your body can even warn you. That's why you get injured, because your body sometimes can be the first to warn you where it can be, oh, your Achilles tendon, which is right here, it can start to hurt. And sometimes it's not hurting. Sometimes that could be a blessing in disguise by saying, wow, you need to take time, at least a day or two off, just to gather yourself. Because sometimes you take just a day off, sometimes you can come back stronger because you take time to kind of like, again, regroup mentally and physically. And burnout means that sometimes you can just go into another form of exercise. But I'm saying that's what they have a thing called cross country or cross training. Pardon me. Cross country is actually a race. But I meant to say cross training exercises, which means like, let's say a runner, instead of running, a runner might want to probably cycle for like a few days just to regroup and to take a step out of what he does to where it doesn't bore him. And when sometimes bore you can get the mental burnout to where it comes down and it starts to affect your physical aspect, where you may say, why is this run? You feel sluggish. And it's not even you're tired by doing that, just that your mind is burned and say that, hey, your mind needs a vacation of its own. Like how your body needs a vacation, where you may treat yourself to like massages, therapeutic relaxations and extra sleep, extra recovery. Your mind needs that type of also that type of recovery as well too, by just sometimes just taking time out, taking a step back to kind of like to refreshing it, and don't put too much strain on it. Because anything you do, your mind is always in it. It's not that your body is always in it. Most people think your body is strong. If your mind is weak, your body is strong. If your mind is strong, your body is strong. So again, if your mind is weak, your body is weak. So again, so that's what I mean by burnout. So if you're doing activities like a run or any other sport, you can do. And these are cross-training type exercise that you can do to alternate instead of getting burned out. Like, for example, some runners may say they may do swimming in the place of running for some days. Some days when they do want to take a day off, they may go swimming, they may go cycling, or you can do some rowing, the rowing machine, or you can do a little bit of, like I said, resistance training, do a little weights to keep your muscles strong and stuff like that. So a burnout just means that just take time out sometime or take a day off, because if you go too hard, again, you can burn yourself out to where you can discourage yourself and be like, hey, I don't want to do this. It's not that you want to do that. Your mind is saying, I might want to do it, but just let me get away from it so I can enjoy myself. That's what I mean. This is what the mind is saying, not in the sense of your body. Your mind just needs that break. And also, too, again, if you don't take time to recover, or you may crash into burnout, is the injury. Because if you keep going, you might get an injury. And I've had those many of times. Trust me, that's what I know. I've been running for a long time. or I've been very athletic for just, I always say running for a long time. I'm athletic for a long time. So I have been through those. But what gets people like me going is sometimes, again, to keep the mind strong. The discipline really comes in when you listen to your mind. Sometimes you may not want to take that day off, but sometimes you have to earn it though. I don't take a day off just because you feel tired. I'm not talking about that, because some people use that as just an excuse. I feel tired. No, that's different. A lot of days, even the greatest performers of athletics or athletes may feel like they're tired, but they still do it. We're talking about if your mind really feels tired, that's a different thing. Your body feels tired. Once you get to 5-10 minutes of your exercise, then you feel like, I'm glad I came out, because your body need that adrenaline for you to exercise. So not physical time, but mental time. Always check that. Or for example, if you was gonna go for an hour or 2-hour run, sometimes you can cut it down to 30 minutes because your mind may say, hey, I don't want to run long today, but at least do something. They say the effort is better than nothing. Because some days I may say I wanted to probably do 90 minutes to 2 hours, but if it's a day where I'm having mental like fog, I may say, hey, my mind is kind of like not feeling it, so I'm going to cut the time down. Instead of running 2 hours or 90 minutes, I would probably do like 30 to 45 minutes. And guess what? I'm glad I did that, because my body just wanted just something easy, not to burn myself out and go all the way hard to where that it's going to cost me in the long run, again, either from injury or burnout, to where that them other thoughts come in your mind, which is going to be very discouraging. So again, if you feel that way, again, things that you can do to kind of like help relieve that, you can again do cross training type exercises like swimming, cycling. Those things play a big part from the activity that you're doing. Like I just told you, mine is running. If I don't probably run that day, I might do a lot of walking. Walking is a good cross training. Cycling is a good cross training. Or doing, like I said, the rowing machines is a good cross training. They have many other cross training type activities out there that can fill in that void for that day or those 2 days that you take time off, just to get your mental right. Because if your mental is not right, everything follows, and you might get discouraged and you might give up. And the worst thing you do, you don't need to give up, because you give up, you lost. So again, by you winning is sticking with it, but sticking with it in a smart way and having a plan. So in days you feel that way, you still conquer those thoughts by just doing the right thing and just staying basically with what you got to do. So that's the thing when I say burnout. So, and again, that's why I always say iron sharp discipline. I've been through it. I've been through probably broken toes running, probably Achilles tendon injured, sprain 1, sprain 2, sprain 3. When I say those are different sprains that you can have to in your quadriceps, your hamstrings, but I still ran. Didn't get discouraged. Even had probably mental issues, but I still ran. So again, that's why I say I can speak, because I've been through that over those hills and valleys to where I can speak about it and know the detriment part of it. So to keep that up, the iron sharp discipline, when you burn out, again, just stick with it, but listen to the mind, because the mind is going to guide you in the right direction of what you need to do in order to keep what you're doing. And again, that's me, Sudar Malay Toko, of the Iron Sharp Discipline. And another thing, I'm doing more sit-down speaking now. Sometimes I'm still going to do my exercise, but I would like to hear from the people, because I want this channel to go live to where I can have my viewers going live. The more people subscribe, hopefully that will get me to where I can start doing live. So to support the people, talk to me, because a lot of times I'm talking, but there's only few people do answer back, but a lot of people don't answer back. If you're watching my videos, again, this is for learning process. If you have questions, don't be afraid to speak to me. I will answer your question. This is also educational. Each one teach one, each one reach one means that I'm really being honest, because a lot of people, I feel that you're watching and you just looking at, but no, it's deeper than that. Let's converse with one another, speak, or even let me know what you want me to speak about. And then I can answer it, because when you do that, that's what this channel is all about. This is networking that makes something grow and to benefit, not just to follow. Because I don't really need the following if it comes to that content, because regardless, I'm going to get mine by just being true to who I am. When it comes to health, I'm going to continue to do it without the views or not. But I'm just saying, more people with the etiquette. Let me know how you feel out there. Speak to me on issues so we can get a live channel and we can sit down, because I would like to hear what you have to say as the viewers out there, because I don't know what a lot of y'all think. You watch my videos and give me like, and I appreciate that. At the same time, I'm not about likes. I really want to know how people feel, because a lot of times you can educate me on something, like I can educate y'all on something. So let me know, because that's why I'm here, because a lot of people I've noticed, that's why their health is not good, because they may be afraid, or they may think they know it. No disrespect, they think you know it, but you don't really know it, because to get knowledge, one has to put themselves out there to gain knowledge. It's like how people make money. You have to spend money to get money. So you have to bring knowledge to get knowledge. So speak to me. That's all I'm asking the people. For better etiquette, to say that any topic you want to say, you can call me on it. And I mean that. Put in the comment what you want to talk about, especially when it comes to, like I said, this health, this exercise, this mental health, all these type bases, food, exercise. Let me know, because I want to hear what's on your mind as the viewer out there. Seriously, everybody says keep it real. Keep it real means that we say who we are and we do what we do. So again, that's just being true. Not to offend anybody. Again, appreciate watching my videos, but at the same time, let's keep it real. Means that let's reach out. I mean, this is all about professionalism. And even I'm gonna put this out there. I have my own exercise business, like I told you before in a couple of other videos. And I'm going to give my personal number today. Anybody want to exercise, you let me know. And this is my number, personal number. If you need it for a trainer, this is my number. 646-298-6624. Again, 646-298-6624. That's me, Soda Malay Toko. You can talk personally about it. You can talk about sessions that you would like to set up, or even certain things that you would like to get in your life as far as with the health. That's the number right there. Let me know. The iron sharp discipline. Come on, let's keep it real. Seriously, etiquette is a must. Remember that. The highest level form of a character is morality. So remember that again. So Da Malay Toko, iron sharp discipline. Salute.